What's happening, team? Welcome to the vlog. So today's vlog is going to contain two main components. Number one is going to be showing you what it's like in the build up to Christmas in Thailand, and number two is going to be my top 5 bulking tips so that you make sure you gain lean muscle mass during the bulk and not just become a fat bastard, because everybody's done it. They went in a bulk and it's turned into a dirty bulk and they've just end up fat and wanted to get rid of all that excess body fat too early and not give themselves enough time to grow. So before we just go and get into the day, hopefully you didn't see my messy room in the background there. I'm going to show you kind of view from my balcony because I'm not sure if I've showed it yet in any of the videos. I am going to do an apartment tour, but I think I'll keep that for Christmas Day. Every time we come in this lift, no matter what, we can't help ourselves but look at ourselves. Look at all the mirrors surrounding us. It's impossible not to look at yourself. So let's just get right into the bulking tips. Right, now my main reason for doing this is because I've made many mistakes before when going bulking, and basically the mistake I've made is eating way too much food, eating the wrong types of foods, training like an idiot, and just basically getting really out of shape, thinking that's what I've got to do to build muscle, thinking I've got to overeat to build muscle, and it couldn't be further from the truth, right? It's this bulking thing just doesn't really quite work out, especially if you're somebody who doesn't take any PEDs or enhancements for your training, right? But the whole bulking thing is kind of made to help you gain as much muscle mass as possible, but as a natural lifter, there's only so much you can actually put on. So if you just eat all this excess food, you just gain a ton of body fat, right? And gaining body fat isn't a bad thing, but if you are looking to get in shape for, let's say, the following summer, you want to be as big as possible and as lean as possible. If you bulk too much, your cut's going to have to be even longer for you to get as lean as you want to get. So it ends up just being this counterproductive process. So avoid the dirty bulk, and these are going to be my top 5 tips to basically make your bulk as productive as possible. Tip number 1, and probably the most important, is going to be track what you're eating. Okay, so track what food you're putting into your body, track how many calories you're taking, right? And this is going to help you with 2 things. First of all, it's going to prevent you from overeating. Secondly, it's going to prevent you from not eating enough to build muscle. And thirdly, it will help you adjust your diet if you need to. Okay, so if you're gaining too much weight, you can adjust it. If you're gaining not enough weight, you can adjust it. So track what you're eating. Tip number 2 is avoid the common mistake that most males do when they go to the gym, and don't train a body part 1 time per week. Training chest Monday, back fucking Tuesday, legs Wednesday, whatever it may be, right, is such an outdated training method. It's called the bro split. People refer to it as a bro split, and it's what most people go and do, like, I'm doing chest today or I'm doing whatever day. Avoid that, right, and I recommend start training muscle groups twice per week, and instead of just doing like a full chest day, maybe do, let's say, chest, shoulders and triceps, or maybe say chest and back, whatever it may be, and repeat that workout 2 times per week. And what this is going to allow you to do is grow much more muscle mass quicker. In fact, you'll grow double the amount of muscle mass in the same amount of time. Tip number 3 is going to be on focus on building up strength and volume. Okay, so these 2 things are going to help you grow muscle mass as much as possible. Focus on getting stronger in every lift you do. So if you're doing dumbbell bench press, you can do 20s, focus on building up to 22s, the 24s, 26s, whatever it may be. Okay, focus on building up strength in them within a rep range. Secondly, is going to be build up the volume. So over time, you want to be doing more work, giving the muscle a bigger reason to grow. So if you're doing 20 kg bench press for 3 sets, your full bulk, or even more weight for 3 sets, your full bulk, your muscles aren't going to grow as much as they possibly could if you up the volume of your training, again by adding in sets, maybe even another training day. Any way of upping the volume is going to give the muscle a big reason to go and grow. Tip number 4, and this is a common one I see again with guys trying to build muscle, and that is over consuming protein. Protein is, yes, important, and a lot of people don't eat enough protein, but with young guys who go to the gym, I tend to find they're eating too much protein. Okay, so when you're looking to build muscle mass, you need less than when you're trying to diet down. So when you're trying to diet down and get leaner, you need to eat a bit more protein. When you're trying to build muscle mass, you don't need to worry about it as much. And the reason for that is basically your body isn't trying to burn through muscle to use it as energy the way it would be when you're dieting. Okay, so focusing on not consuming too much protein, but just hitting the right amount. So for a rough estimate, find out your body weight in pounds. If it's 100 pounds, times it by 0.8. Basically 80% of your body weight, and then eat that in protein. Okay, so that'd be like 80 grams. Me, I'm a what am I just now? I'm 100, in fact I've not weighed myself in a long time, I'm about 170, 175 pounds. I'm not even going to embarrass myself and try and do that maths right, but I'll roughly aim for at least 150 grams of protein per day. And tip number 5 is going to be track your progress. This is a very important one, and it kind of goes into all aspects of your whole bulking journey. Tracking your progress is going to make sure, 1, you are progressing, and 2, it's going to allow you to make changes if you need to. So again, with your diet, you can track your diet and then adjust that if you're not making progress. If you're not gaining enough weight, up the calories. If you're gaining too much weight, down the calories. With your training, if you are not tracking your progress via progress pictures, measurements, even looking at your training and your weight, you're going to get to a point where you don't know if you're making progress anymore, and you could just be gaining weight, gaining body fat, and not any muscle mass. So that's not what you want from a bulk. So what I'd recommend you track is your weight, track your physique with progress pictures. Measurements would be even better as well. So measuring takes around like your biceps, your waist, your chest, your quads, and your glutes is kind of the main ones you'd want to go and do. And then you would also track, sorry I forgot about that one there. Then you would also go and track your training as well. So basically keep note of your training plans and seeing what you're doing. So if you're at week 1 of your bulk, bench pressing 50 kilo, by week fucking 15, 20 of your bulk, you want to be maybe bench pressing 80 kilo, 100 kilo, 120 kilo, whatever it may be. As long as you are seeing progress in your weight, in your physique, and your measurements, and in your training, that means you are building muscle mass. Like, measuring the 4 ways of measuring ensures you're building muscle mass, whereas if you just measure one, the progress pictures, it might look like you're getting bigger, but maybe you're not. But if you measure all 4 of them, and they're all going the right direction, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be gaining muscle mass. So that's my top 5 tips for gaining lean muscle mass during your bulk and avoiding the dirty bulk. Make sure you follow these through, stick with your bulk long term, and you'll gain massive amounts of mass. So troops, what's happening? Hopefully that didn't get all foggy there, because I know it can mist up. Anyway, so right now, creaky chair. I've just walked Laura Marie down to go and get her nails done. Please stop creaking chair. So she's going to get them done for like kind of Christmas, New Year time. And then just waiting for her to finish. So once she finishes, I'll walk back down and get her, and maybe think about getting in some food. Not really that hungry yet. I do fast most mornings, so I find that quite easy to kind of hold off on that first meal. But just came out, thought I would just chill on the balcony now, kind of in between a wee break and work as well. So I'll just come and chill on the balcony. I think having a balcony is like one of the best things ever. Don't know why, just you're kind of outside but you're inside. It's awesome, mate. Troops, so Laura Marie's back from her, bit of a date for this angle. Right troops, so Laura Marie's back from her nails, and we're going to show you a wee Christmas nails that she got done, so give a wee zoom in. Here's the toes and here's the fingers. No matching, but apparently that doesn't matter. And I thought as a guy that sort of shit mattered. She always got a new tattoo as well, didn't you? Yeah. So she's feeling cool, mate. She also thinks she could be a toe model. What's your thoughts, guys? And girls, I guess. Right, look, cute. You buzzing about them? Mhm. Toothpaste. What toothpaste do you think we should go for? Toothpaste. Batman toothpaste?
No. Probably a bigger one because we always run out.
Go with that then?
Yeah.
Alcohol shit. This? Yeah, what about it?
เพราะว่ามันมีวันต่อวันมันมี23 24 25ไม่ต้องมานั่ง
Do you think he'll get me it? No.
That was a wee message, just to remind me to message clients. So right now, I'm basically just kind of looking over some emails that I sent out. You basically get like a report back on them, saying kind of how many people have opened them and stuff like that. So basically, I've been kind of using my email list recently. It's like a wee bit of a kind of diary almost. Just kind of writing some of my wee thoughts and like certain stuff. Like my last email there was about kind of life in Thailand, and then like my thoughts on like the gym shutting and what I think about it. Yeah, I've just put out one there as well for my competition. So basically, loving the emails right now. So if you want to hear more in-depth parts about my day, some kind of tips in there as well. So like kind of best forms of protein, why eating healthy doesn't burn fat, kind of some tips on growing bigger arms, how too much protein is no good for gains, etc, etc. So I just looking over them just now, and seeing what ones people like to read, so I can write more of them. But if you want to join the email list, comment down below your email address, I guess. In fact, no, message me on Instagram and I'll be able to point you in the right direction. So I forgot to vlog something very important. Obviously it's come up to Christmas and my mum sent us over like a wee Christmas hamper, let's just call it, for the UK, right? So in Thailand, the snacks are subpar, like the chocolate shit. So my mum's basically sent us this massive package of chocolate in that area right now. It's actually embarrassing how much chocolate there is, and I'm scared what the next few days are going to look like. One of the best ones is this tub of Maltesers. Aye, and then up the top of the fridge here we have most of them stored in there now. It might not look like much, but it was a big heavy box. Aye. So a lot of the favourites in there. Now, I guess it's Christmas, so you can slack a wee bit, eat a wee bit more chocolate than usual. I personally have a chocolate addiction, so aye, that's just going to happen. So now me and Lauren Marie are going to sit and watch Spider-Man. Not a new one, of course. But aye, that's what we're going to go do, sit and watch that now. Because it's no amazing weather outside, so aye, that's what's going down. You excited, Lauren Marie? She's buzzing. A whole lot of time later, probably just seen my messy bed there. Me and Lauren Marie were going to watch Spider-Man. Long story short, we thought we found a version of the third one online. So we booked the cinema. We were initially going to go to the cinema, but if you find a version online you can watch today, it's much better than waiting for tomorrow. In my personal opinion, I have no patience, so that's probably why. Anyway, Lauren Marie's away to a class just now. It's going to be like an hour long. So I'm going to go and jump in the pool because I can't be arsed sitting in the room. The weather, a wee bit early during the day. It was meant to be decent and it wasn't too decent. So I just currently got to get some water before I go to the pool because hydration is key. So I'm going to do that. Just show you me jumping in the pool, see what's happening. I'm sure I already showed you the massive selection of munchies my mum just got us. So basically, we ate like a full bag of fucking Milky Buttons and then quite a lot of mini Dime bars. See that way, I just feel horrible after it, man. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel kind of, no sicky, but I don't want to eat any more chocolate at all today. So I'm going to go and try and swim in the pool, see if it makes me feel any better. Skin feels a bit greasy and shit for it as well. That's why you shouldn't eat too much chocolate, but who am I to say it? I always feel when I feel my skin's that horrible way, kind of oily, like just drinking loads of water makes me feel better. So currently just gone to the pool. Don't know why, but I kind of feel like the wee guy at Home Alone 2 now, when he's in the hotel himself. Walking to the pool, shorts feel massive, my belly feels pure big and bloated. You tell on my shoulder, flip flops. That's just gone down anyway. So, aye, gonna go in the pool, broke the speaker, tray speaker if you know that part. Just gotta listen to some tunes, man, just chill in the pool. It's not too bad, is it? So aye, so that's what's gotta go down right now. And then I guess I'll come and hit you with some fucking deep thoughts if I have any. So, a few laps in, well, I say laps, a few fucking, I don't even know what you call them, they're definitely no laps though because my swimming technique is not that good. But anyway, a few wee back and forths and feeling good, nothing like a bit of something melting yourself in fucking water, is there? Didn't even make sense. cleaning them up to actually just feel nice to jump in the water. The water getting slagged for the way I talk recently. Trying to clean up my vocabulary, but it's not happening anyway. So shout out to the real Jesus. What's happening? So just picked up Laura Marie from her class and we're waiting on one of our favourites, Massaman. Right now I'm just drinking a wee green smoothie. Look mate, if you're watching this I'm missing you. Kidding on. So I'm just waiting on a chicken Massaman coming and I cannot wait. Just spilled it all over the place, but just feeling the goodness going to taste. Keep it going. So this is Hulk juice. As you can tell me, you drink this and you just turn into the Hulk. It's actually called Popeye, believe it or not. So hopefully my arms just get massive soon. Now it's time for the chicken Massaman. This is one of my favourite meals. I showed you in the last vlog the chicken cashew nut. Now it's a chicken Massaman. This curry just has it all if you're wanting to gain size. It's got chicken, potatoes, nuts. Like, how good a combination is that? That is just gains central, man. I'm not very sure I'm eating it because you've seen me eat before plenty of times. Pretty much at the end of the day, it's currently about 8:30. Just been for food, vlogged that on my phone, so you should have just seen that there. And now it's pretty much just going to be a case of winding down for the night. So that has been a wee vlog, I guess, vlogmas. I guess that's what we're going to call it, vlogmas. And I'm going to make sure you tune in for the next one because I'm going to show what it's like Christmas Day in Thailand. I'm sure that will be interesting to check out. But anyway, peace out, go check out the rest of the videos, I'm sure you'll love them.